Because like I never used to be flexible, so when I started, I couldn't do this either.
They're like, oh, I'll just do squats, I'll just do deadlifts, and then like, let's just skip this work because it's boring. And you're all thinking, just be bendy and you're gonna be super good. There's actually 3 missing components you're missing out on in Backbridge. And Anastasia here, she's the expert. She knows everything about Backbridge and mobility.
So one of the main things is you need to have upper back strength. If your back's not strong enough, you're not going to be able to bend and push the chest open. Another important thing is you need to have glute strength to open up the hip flexor. If that's not strong enough, it's not going to go anywhere and it's going to stay tight. And last but not least, you need a lot of overhead upper body strength to actually be able to push yourself up and keep the shoulders open. So we're gonna go over exercises that'll focus on these 3 things.
Yeah, and clearly I'm a beginner at this, and you'll see how crappy my back bridge is, and you'll see in the video. Okay, so we're gonna cover 3 exercises. Let's go.
So we're gonna do a loaded couch stretch. So knee closer to the wall is harder, knee further away from the wall is less of a stretch. And we're gonna grab, I like using a kettlebell the best, but honestly you can probably use a dumbbell and be fine. So knee as close as possible. Then we're putting the weight on the same side that we're stretching. You're gonna press it overhead. We're gonna start with the butt close to the foot. You're gonna hip thrust, engage the glute. Try to keep the glute engaged as you bring the quad down to the floor. Really reach the weight overhead, like you're overhead pressing. Go as low as possible. When you find the limit, hold 3 seconds, trying to push through the limit. Come back, reset everything. So squeeze the glute, reach, go down, push the limit, reset.
When you come back up, you push through here, right?
I'm pushing through my front foot.
Yeah.
So I'm pushing myself back.
Okay.
We're gonna do 8 reps.
Okay.
8 reps, 3-second pause each rep.
So.
You want this?
Oh yeah. So right arm, left leg. Oh.
So since we're stretching the left leg, you want the weight on that side.
Oh, true, yeah. And then this one, 90 degrees.
90 degrees or even more in front.
Even more in
too
front.
Close, it'll block you.
Oh,
true.
So like,
Maybe that's a little bit too close.
like here, yeah. Okay. So.
Shrug the shoulder up to the glutes, reach the back, hip
And
thrust.
then, so squeeze the glutes.
Yeah, so squeeze the glutes.
Yeah. And then push.
Keep squeezing and try to bring the quad down as low as possible. Okay.
So all here?
Yeah.
Where is it supposed to go? Is it all the way, like, you have to go all the way down?
Yeah,
Like,
ideally you want to get as low
okay.
as possible to the floor.
Oh.
Bring your knee closer to the wall. You definitely can get it all the
Okay.
way in.
So it's like splits training, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's like half splits.
This one as well. But this,
Yeah.
all of this will help to prepare you for the bridge
Oh, true.
and back bending.
She has so much key facts here.
Because actually front splits is very similar to a bridge. Like you need
Yeah.
lower back flexibility, you need that hip flexor flexibility.
Yeah. So you start here.
Yeah, hip thrust.
And then.
Yeah, you're trying to get the quad all the way down. That's the goal. Straight arm. Then come back, butt all the way. Hip thrust. Make sure the lower back is not engaged. And then go down. And then find the limit. Push through that wall for 3 seconds, and then go back.
Push through the wall with the leg?
The foot.
With the foot, yeah. We're doing 8?
Yep. I think it's number 4.
Sorry?
I think it's number 4. Are you counting?
3?
3?
I think 3, yeah.
Now it's 4, for sure.
Okay, 4.
So as you can feel, this is pretty hard. Like, the front leg has to stabilize, so if you stabilize your muscles a lot as well.
Yeah.
Try to square up your hips as well.
Yeah.
Turn it in.
Yeah, it's not square.
That's why the foot's twisting out. It's because it's unsquaring.
Yeah.
Because your foot's too tight, so it's like, I don't want to be stretched, so
Yeah.
square up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely tight. Or tighter today. It's just or else running.
Yeah, exactly. This is so good after a run, though.
Yeah. So a lot of the runners, like, they're so tight here. So
Yeah. Sometimes for those people, I'll even start them away from the wall.
Yeah.
Because the wall can be a little bit too much.
yeah.
I think one more after this.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that I'm like
that?
twisting, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's tight, you just want to like
The
get
body
out that.
wants like the easiest way out.
Yeah.
Like inherently the body is lazy, so it's always gonna want to avoid the stretch. But that's why you need to be strict and like find where you feel the biggest stretch.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's gonna be the most effective. I'm like, probably not even like in the video. But yeah, so you want to find like always where's the most intense stretch and stay in it and don't avoid it. So secretly it's actually mental training as well.
Yeah.
It's like you like, just get used to doing hard things.
Yeah.
All right, time for the other side.
Hard, like because you have to squeeze the glute and you have to think of like going straight.
And then like the front leg is like balancing as well. So sometimes people who have weak stabilizer muscles, they'll be very like wobbly and shaky. Like you did a good job of that. You weren't like falling over.
Wait, how do I regress though?
We'll bring the knee further away from the wall. So that's one regression. Like sometimes people go here, or I'll start them off like on the floor. So they'll go here, go down, come back. And then eventually we'll build up to bringing the foot against the wall.
Same thing with the other side.
Yeah, unless you want like one really flexible hip flexor and then the other one not really.
Wait, so what do you identify from? Actually, you have to see both sides. First.
Exactly. Otherwise, it's hard to tell. Yep. So for you, especially because you have a tendency to turn the hip out, keep the arm up. So square it and contract the glute. Think of those two actions together, and then go down. Reach with the right arm. Don't bend the elbow. Think reach through the lat. So that's the same type of engagement you need for your bridge and your back bending. Reach, squeeze the glute, square up. Ah! That back foot just keeps wanting to rebel.
I usually do like, I haven't done this in so long, so I usually do another. I slept for it. You don't slept for it.
Yep. Honestly, if it was too easy for you, I'd just make it hard for you. Because I want to actually challenge you. Okay, two more. Yeah. All right. Square up. And don't let this knee come out. Keep it in. Turn. Yeah. There we go.
Like this.
It's, yeah.
Shifting.
It is.
It's like it wants to like go up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to tell you to turn it the other way. So, because it's going to be hard to correct at the bottom. So that's why you want to correct it at the top. Ah! Okay. So, honestly, they seem pretty even, but you do have the tendency to cheat and turn that hip out. So only go as low as you can keep the hip square. Because then if you go lower and the leg just turns out, then you're avoiding the stretch. So it's not as effective.
Yeah.
Because if you're compensating, they're not even doing the thing.
Yeah. Because I felt like I was at the top, and then like, yeah, I was at the top, and then I just like shift. You probably saw like I was shifting the entire time. So yeah.
Yeah. So only go as low as you won't shift.
Okay.
And if you feel like yourself starting to shift, just like cut it there and go back up.
Okay.
All right, again.
We're doing three.
Oh yeah.
3 sets. Yeah.
So the first one, honestly, you're just starting to open up. The second and the third one is when you can push to go further than you normally go.
Okay.
So that's why I treat mobility training like strength training.
Yeah.
Multiple sets, multiple reps.
Right. Yeah. How's your training like? Do you like make them like? It's strength training, right? So.
Yeah, like I do. Some people come to me just for mobility, so just stuff like this. Some people want a combination of both. So then I'll combine this. Usually, either like as a warm up, kind of.
Yeah.
But we'll still do like multiple sets. I'll just pick like 2 exercises and we'll do 3 sets of that, or as accessory work. Yeah.
It's pretty tough, challenging.
It's tiring.
Most people like underestimate. Most people underestimate this work.
They do.
Because they're like, oh, I'll just do squats, I'll just do deadlifts, and then like let's just skip this work.
Yeah,
because it's boring. It's only for you know, not for guys. Like it's
You find that
everyone. Yeah.
Guys, like they're just
guys are like, oh, let's not do this. It's like it's only for yoga. I'm like, Are you serious? It's like you're not yoga. Like
No,
there's no
this is
yoga.
way harder than yoga.
I know, yeah.
Like sometimes people come and they're like, "Oh, is this like yoga?" And I'm like, honestly, no. Like this is more like strength training. Like you're gonna be dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill me today.
Exactly. That's the goal. That's always the goal. Alrighty. It also doesn't help that there's no air conditioning here. Alright.
It's okay, it trains your red blood cells.
Exactly. It actually makes you more flexible too. The heat.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Good. Remember, only go as low as you can keep the hip square. If it starts to turn out, don't go that way. Bring this knee in as you come down. Yeah, don't let it come out. Ah! It's starting. Don't let that foot move anywhere. There we go. It's all about like the little details.
Wait, I need to see how you do it. You're so...
Yeah?
She needs to do it.
And you do one side? Okay, 2 more. Sweet. Yeah, nice. Much better than the first time. Nice.
Especially the overhead.
Oh yeah. It's working so many things at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously,
Keep it here.
yeah.
Why is it better overhead rather than just here?
Because that's what helps you prepare for backbending more. Because whenever you're backbending, usually your arms are overhead, and it just stretches this whole fascia line. Because sometimes we're just tight along that whole chain. Yeah, so it just helps you open up even more.
The more I know.
Exactly. And as a bonus, we just overhead strength and stability.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm... Okay, you do it. I want to see...
You want me to do your set?
I'll do one.
Yeah,
one
do the
and
other
you-
leg,
Yeah,
and then while you're resting, I'll do it. Do you feel like one side's better than the other? Or they're kind of same?
I think kind of same.
Okay, that's good. At least you're balanced. Because sometimes people have a huge difference, and then that's not good.
How do you find with like, if you just look at me, am I like full balance or like?
You look pretty balanced, yeah. It is not a huge difference. Good. Good job fixing the arm. Ah. But this leg wants to turn out more, so maybe this side's worse actually. Because the other one doesn't turn out as much.
Does it matter if I'm right-handed? And then it doesn't influence.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes if you're right-handed, you just use that side more and it might be tighter because of that. But that's not always the case. That's why it's hard to say, like, put a general rule on it. Yeah. Good. And on top of everything else, you need to breathe and keep your body calm. Like if you're like holding your breath, you're gonna like increase your stress and then like instinctively you're gonna tighten up. So a lot of it is about like breathing deep and slow. So then your body feels comfortable in the range and it associates the range with positivity. And it's like, okay, this is part of our body, we're cool, we're not gonna get hurt, it's safe.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to like, because like most people when they go into a stretch, it's like less of not being able to go in it, but it's more like nervous system, right?
Yeah.
Because the body trusts only what you tell it to trust.
Exactly, and if it doesn't trust it, you're not gonna get the gains. So it's like you may look like the two people are doing the same thing, but if one person tries to stay calm and like tries to teach themselves to feel more comfortable, they're gonna see gains faster than somebody who doesn't do that.
Yeah.
But from the outside, it looks like they're doing the same thing.
True.
So in that way, I feel like it's like mental training and almost like a meditation where you have to like stay calm, cool, and collected despite like the pain you're feeling. And then eventually, actually, what you can do, which makes it more of a back bend, is if you bring your head back.
Wow, look at that.
Am I close?
Just casually flexing on us, yeah.
And then you can also go down into the splits. So that's how you advance this position.
Nice. Okay. So you do the reps.
The reps? Okay.
I want to see your form. I want to see.
Here we go.
Wait, so how do you get the back bend? Like, how do you get all the way? Like, is it more of T-spine?
T-spine.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and I'm really trying to think about engaging my scapula together in retraction. And as I go back, I'm actually moving the weight forwards. It looks like it's stacked on top, but in my head, I'm thinking about moving it forwards. And I'm really engaging my T-spine and trying to stick my chest out.
Yeah.
But first, you gotta go as low as the quad will allow. And then slowly, I think, engage my T-spine. Good. Good job not letting the foot slide. Just make sure to stay strict with that. Because he's gonna want to cheat. Yeah, so good. So hopefully this third round, you're feeling like you can go deeper than you did the first 2 rounds. That's the goal. Good fix. Almost there. Yeah, bring the weight back. It's starting to lean forwards. There we go. So you can focus.
Yeah. When you like, you still have to hold the weight back.
Yeah, but because as I turn my head and chest back, I'm pushing the weight forwards. It looks like it's staying on one spot, but that's because I'm leaning back. But if you don't think about doing that, the weight's gonna like go back with you and you're gonna fall over.
Wait, so then, wait, how do I?
You wanna try it? Yeah, I feel like you just wanna try it, you know?
It goes like here?
Yeah. So first go down as low as possible with the quad. That's step 1. Good. And then keep the glutes squeezing or else your lower back's gonna engage. Then start to look up at the ceiling. And then lean back. And as you lean back, engage the T-spine and bring the weight forwards. More forwards. It's starting to go back too much. Trying to breathe. Keep your lower abs engaged. Also very important in back bending, you're only breathing in your chest. There's no diaphragmatic breathing. So that's also the hard part for people at the beginning, is they'll breathe into the belly. Yeah, right? It's hard.
Anastasia will humble you whenever you do a mobility training with her.
Oh yeah.
She'll humble you.
Sometimes I show an exercise and my clients are like, you made it look so easy. I thought it was gonna be easy, and then I did it, and like, I died.
No, I knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but I just want to see where I'm at.
Well, it's because you do mobility training as well, so you know how hard it is.
Yeah.
And like, the thing is, I've been doing it for years, like all these exercises, so that's what makes it easy as well. I've had so much practice.
Yeah.
Because like, I never used to be flexible, so when I started, I couldn't do this either. No, you're not in frame. It's like from the box onwards. Okay, reach, lock at the elbow. Yeah, this side's the tighter side, 1,000,000%. Because the side that wants to cheat more. Don't run away, stay in the pain. I can see that. You're about to put it down. Damn. Arm. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. There we go. I counted 6. How many did you count? Okay, good. We're on the same page. Maybe 8? No, you're just shooting yourself then.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet. That was good.
Okay.
All right. So how do you feel after?
definitely hard. She definitely humbled me on this one, so definitely need to take more consideration into opening up those hip flexors.
Yeah, and this one, you don't want to do it every day. You only want to do it once or twice a week. Same thing, when you're pushing your range, you want to think of it as almost doing a 1 rep max. Like you wouldn't do a 1 rep max squat every day because there's going to be too much inflammation in the body and it's going to be counterproductive to your gains. So that's why this is better to train 1 or 2 times a week, rest and recover in between sessions so the muscles can heal and grow stronger. One is for your overhead flexibility plus your T-spine. So you want the edge of the bench to be about the bottom of your T-spine, so under the scapula. And then for this one, we need a lighter weight than we did for the other exercise. Honestly, most people don't need more than 5 pounds, like max 8 if they're really, really strong, but even then, sometimes it's too much. And you can choose either to hold the ends or hands together. Play with both and see what you like better. You're gonna lie down on top, bench is on your T-spine. Lately I've been liking doing this position, so I'm gonna do that. You're gonna lock out the elbows, reach the weight up, and the weight's gonna go down first. So arms down first, and I'm trying to not let my elbows far out. I'm hugging my shoulders and arms around the ears, and I'm gonna push into my feet and try to bend over the edge with my T-spine. And I'm not, what were you gonna say?
So you push through the heels?
Yeah, through the heels. And I'm also thinking about engaging my upper back, like I'm doing a row. It's sometimes hard to get that feeling in the overhead position, but that's what you're trying to do. So I'm trying to find the limit. I'm gonna try to push myself deeper than I normally go, and then arms and hips up. Arms down first, then hips down, really engage the upper back, and then come up. This one will do 8 reps as well, but the last one is gonna be a long hold. 15-second hold.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then last one hold.
Yeah. So we're gonna move through it to open things up, and then after you hold, to just like push it deeper than it's ever gone before.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So this one, it goes at the rib level, right?
Yes. So butt up, arms up, hips up first. Yeah. Arms down. So bring the arms all the way down. Look at your hands, because we want the whole spine in extension. And then you're gonna bend the hips back now. Yeah, trying to bend over the edge. Is that as far as you can go?
Yeah. Why is that a lot?
I expected more from you, Nevin.
My shoulders. Wait, so
It's also your T-spine, yeah.
yeah. I know my T-spine sucks.
But this is what's gonna help it. All right, then come back up and actually go lower. Go like more so the edge is here. Yeah. Maybe even lower. Yeah, there we go. All right, butt up, arms down first. Look at the weight. And then hips down. Don't let the arms come up, keep them glued to that spot. Because you want that edge digging in. That's what's gonna open up your T-spine. Think this is exactly where you want it to open up. Okay, and then up. Nice. Go down, keep the abs engaged, so don't breathe in your belly. You're only breathing in your chest. Hips down more, push into your heels, but don't let the arms move. Keep them locked in place on the bench. Yeah.
Clearly my clearly you can see my T-spine sucks. I know I suck at it.
But it's okay. If you keep doing this, this is gonna help.
Yeah. Wait, so how, this is done also 1 to 2 times a week or every day?
1 to 2 times a week as well. And honestly, I like doing this one and the one we did previously as a superset.
Yeah.
So I'll do a set of this, I'll do a set of that, and then I'll do 3 sets in total. I think this is 4 or 5?
4.
Okay. Nice. You're being honest. You're not cheating yourself.
Of course. Can't cheat.
Yeah. See, this one's actually going a little bit deeper.
Yeah,
Nice.
your overhead is so good. Like that's why whenever I do the Backbridge,
Yeah.
this portion is this.
It's tight.
Yeah.
Honestly though, for you right now, this one's gonna be the long hold, by the way.
Oh.
Good. So during the hold, what you want to think about is inhale, push the weight up and away. And then exhale, try to engage your shoulder blades even more, retracting them together, squeezing the upper back. Then think inhale, create space. Exhale, bend into the space, really engaging your upper back and pushing into the feet. One more, deep inhale, reach. Exhale, try to push deeper. Good, that's it, come out. This is gonna be the hardest thing that we do today. So you want the arch of your feet on the edge. If they're on top, your feet are just gonna slide and it's gonna be super annoying. Feet turned out, because that's gonna help the glute engagement and wider than your hips. And I've broken like a million hair clips, so I'm just gonna be strategic with my hair. It's the one thing that is good for you. You don't have long hair, so it doesn't get in the way. So here, I'm gonna first push into my feet, lift my butt up, and then I'm gonna get the top of my head on the floor. Adjust my hands if I need, and then first I'm gonna push myself up, and then I'm gonna try to straighten my legs and engage my back.
Here.
Yeah, so just like what we did over the bench, you're thinking about that. And then you're gonna bend your knees, tap the head down, up, up. So I'm pushing into my feet to bend deeper in my upper back. So before, when we did this, we had the bench, so that helped to know where to bend. But now you need to remember where that bench was and try to bend in that area all by yourself. We're gonna do 5 reps. The higher the box, the less pressure there is on the lower back and the more thoracic engagement you get. But then eventually as you get better, we want to go lower and lower. But first we need to make sure your T-spine's open in this position.
So the higher one goes, the more T-spine you use.
After a certain point. If you go too high, then there'll be no more T-spine. So it's like a happy medium. If you go too high, not as much T-spine. If you go too low, more lower back. So usually I start off people with this box. So it's like about knee height. So feet wider, yeah. But as close to the corner as possible. Scooch, scooch, yeah. Even more. You're gonna feel crammed. Yeah, you're gonna feel, yep. You're gonna feel super crammed. That's when you know you got it in correct position.
No wonder I always like go first.
Yeah, that makes it too easy.
Yeah, definitely need training.
All right, and then hands beside your head. Yeah, and then push into your feet with the butt up first.
Wait, so
Yeah, hips first, and then you're gonna lift yourself up and get the top of your head on the floor. Good. Adjust the hands if you need, and then you're gonna push yourself up, straighten the arms first, and then straighten the legs, look in between your hands. Good, try to push it, push this way, and then bend your knees, bend, 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 and then bend the arms. Tap, and then up right away. Straighten the legs, look at the floor, trying to engage where my fingers are. Good, and then bend the knees, up, straighten the legs. Try to get the knees all the way straight. Nice. And you're basically squeezing the whole back of the body. So you want to think about squeezing your glutes, pushing into the feet, squeezing your back. Good, 4. One more. 5, good. Then, yeah, tuck the chin so you don't smash your brain. How is your wrist?
it's good.
Yeah? Or are you holding it?
Oh no. It's good.
Okay. How was that for you?
Right?
How was that?
Pretty challenging.
Yeah?
I've never done bridge push-ups, so.
Yeah, so the push-up part is important because it helps to push you deeper into the bridge. So we call that like climbing the hill in backbend training. We're trying to push the chest over the wrists. Because that's bending deeper into your T-spine.
Wait, what is this applicable to? So let's say all this training, like, what is it? What does it help you with? Like, let's say outside of doing a Backbridge, like, how do you like in your training? Or
in my training,
yeah.
like, first of all, I train like a lot of like pole dancers and like sometimes figure skaters and stuff. So obviously to them, like they perform, and so to them the backbending helps. For the average person, it helps them to teach how to use their back and honestly posture, because of our culture nowadays of like everybody sitting on their laptops or their phones, everybody's hunched forward, so I truly think this does help to prevent that. And for example with this helps like a lot of your upper body strength, like the overhead position, because over time, people's shoulders get so tight they can't even like properly reach their arms overhead. So like, what if you have to grab something that's high up, that kind of stuff? And it prevents, lower back pain, that kind of stuff. And honestly, I would say it's just a fun way to train. Like, you are getting stronger while doing this, and it's something different than just lifting weights, and it helps to teach your body, it helps teach you body control. And like master cool skills instead of just like always putting more weight on the bar.
I know, yeah.
Because that's what appeals to me about training. It's like, I want to be able to do cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah. Like, I don't want to be squatting like 500. I don't care about like squats.
Yeah. Same.
Because if you're like squatting so much and you're inflexible or like you don't have mobility, then what's the point?
Yeah. So for me, it's just like honestly being able to do cool shit, like feeling free, like I can do like anything with my body. Like that's always the goal. Like, I want to be in any scenario and be like, I can do this.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
It's so empowering, you know? Like,
of course, yeah.
Yeah. All right, ready for round 2?
Okay. Wait, how much rest? Is that 130 rest?
About.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
You want to feel fresh. You don't want to be like fatigued for this. Yeah, fix the hands, arms straight. Lift up the floor because you want your neck to be an extension as well. Good. Then bend the knees, then bend the arms. Then straighten the arms, and then try to straighten the knees, engage the upper back, squeeze the butt, and bend the knees, bend the arms. Arms straight. Nice. Exhale up. Good. Sweet. So good. Good. Push this harder. Try to get the legs all the way. Yeah. Nice. That's it. Rest. You just have one more. So do you see kind of how this, what we did before this translates to this?
Yeah. Because if it's not open, then like there's no way of being able to push.
Yeah. Because that's like the bench kind of digs into your back and helps you teach you like where to bend.
Yeah.
But then this is like you're utilizing that in an actual movement.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a pay for session. I need to do, Clearly, I'm so, guys, you know what I'm lacking like in this all knowledge? Like, she's like, this professional. Like, guys, you need to subscribe to her. Like,
Definitely.
what's your IG channel?
My Instagram is just my name, Anastasia Petinina. And I think that's the same for my YouTube as well. Yeah.
So make sure to follow her. She's like, if you ever trade in person, like, like, she's definitely like,
Oh yeah. Or even if not in Toronto, I have like a bunch of online clients. So yeah, you can just like book a call and do that.
stuff isn't easy.
No. You're gonna be dead after. I hope you weren't planning to do a workout later. Or
No,
maybe.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Today's supposed to be recovery day.
Okay, yeah. You know.
That is definitely not recovery. Wait, one more.
One more. The last one, you better make it good. Good. Exhale. Keep the abs engaged. Try to push the chest open. Sweet. Good. Go this way. This is the last one. Yeah. Woo! Killed it. Booyah. You've been reborn.
Yeah, I've been reborn. I feel, because I know this shoulder's more unstable than my right shoulder. I felt it was...
Does it feel weaker when you're pushing yourself up?
Yeah. I definitely felt there was like more numbness in here than in this one. And I know that because my external rotation.
I was about to say, that means you need to work on your external rotation.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I was to like give you a mobility workout, I would also add in an external rotation exercise before you would do the bridge push-ups, I think.
Yeah. Do you do the ones prone? External?
Yeah. Like lying down, external rotation. Yeah.
Okay.
That one's really good. Yeah.
So yeah. Wait, those are the three, right?
Yeah, those are the three. You're done.
I'm definitely eating focus.
Yeah.
Okay. End up the video. Make sure, those are three exercises. Make sure you get your
Back bending together.
Yeah.
There we go. All the swollen flexi gains.
Yeah.